Well, hello Rusty Gang, and welcome to the final stages of the build. I'm working on the clear prop model of the Mitsubishi Ki-51 SONIA in 1/72 scale. This is the third and final video of this build, and in case you haven't seen the first two episodes, I hardly recommend you to do so because then you will get the full experience. It is important because this kit really has some fitting issues, and if I lose my temper in this video because there are some more issues about to come, it's because this build has a history. So you really should watch the first two episodes so you know where I'm at mentally, where is my state. So finally, after the paint job, which was in the last episode, I could start laying down some decals. And what you saw before is my X1 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 mix, which was a very good tip of scale modeling Bob. Just mix one part softer, one part setter, and one part water. Now I did 2 parts of water, but this is a very good mix, and I always use this, and I always put this on the surface on the plastic before any decal even touches it. I'm doing the same as Bob does, and it's a very good tip. You should try it as well. As decal solution, I used the AK decal solution. I really like this solution because the consistency is very thick. So once you lay it down, it stays there for a while. So you can really make sure that it covers the entire decal. And if not, you can use a brush to spread it a bit more and then let it dry and let it sink in. It takes a little bit more time to dry maybe than other solutions, but unlike other people, I don't know, I really like this solution. It's a very good one. And here you see the bumps. It's really some type of over-engineering taking place here, because you see that the back end of the bump, it's all made of small PE parts. The bumps itself, they are already small. And yeah, you have to use this very, very tiny fiddly PE stuff. It takes a lot of time, and I don't know, the end result is okay, but it's not 100%. Not really something that I'm proud of, but I couldn't do better. It's just so fiddly. But at least for the propeller, there's a nice pin, so you can make the propeller cap, the nose, fit really properly to the propeller base. And I really love this type of Japanese aircraft propellers because they always have this tea brown color, and this one is even a very nice combination of this tea brown, white, and metal colors. I always love the moment when you can assemble the propeller, because it gives your aircraft model some kind of a like a real aircraft touch, which was missing before because the propeller wasn't just there, and it's a very important part. Very important also is to make sure that the propeller aligns properly to the fuselage and to the entire body of the aircraft, and that's what I'm doing here, just making sure that it aligns properly before the glue has completely dried. After that, I just sealed the decals with another satin coat, with another coat of satin varnish. Okay, so it's time for another build update. Since I applied the decals, I've done quite a few things, especially painted all the small parts, prepared them to assemble, and I assembled already a few of them. The propeller with the cap and everything. Those two machine guns here. One is here, on the other side. All those bombs, very fiddly stuff. The back wheel. This mounting help thing, here, that little part, that's it, I think, right? Yes, that's it. And here are a few more parts like the wheels and the machine guns and stuff like that. Just a few, these are the only parts left which I have to assemble. I removed this one-piece canopy, which I assembled with some Patafix, which I applied down here. And I fixed it to the fuselage. Now I removed this because I will use the open canopy version, and I will have to assemble the 3 single pieces. Now, but before I do that, I will do the washes. That's the next step. Here you can see all these bombs, like 6 small ones on each side and 2 big ones on each side. And these bombs were very, very fiddly. It took me quite a while to assemble them because all these pieces at the rear of the bombs here, you have to do it with PE parts. These are not like plastic parts already. No, these are PE parts, and very fiddly, especially on the small ones. But somehow I managed to do it. It took me a while. It took some patience, but I saw it in the instructions already. I knew the bombs will be time consuming. Let's say it like this, time consuming. But now I'm very happy I did it, and I did the varnish, and now I can start washing the baby. I will not do a lot of weathering on it. I won't do a lot of weathering on it because I already lost quite some time by making the wing root adjustment here. And yeah, now I don't feel like do a lot of weathering, but I didn't plan to do a lot of weathering on this one anyway, because with all the rivets it has, I expect it to look great already after the washes. Zeig dir das in die Kamera. Ja. Das ist, wenn da oben der rote Punkt ist, dann tut es aufnehmen. Now for the washes first, I was planning to do a sludge wash, you know, cover the entire surface. That's why I'm taking the big brush out here. But then I realized that it will change the color of the gray. It will change the tone. It will change the tone of the gray. So I decided to take a smaller brush and do some type of a panel wash, but also cover some of those rivets, because this model is covered with a lot of rivets, which is very beautiful, really beautiful stuff. And it makes you kind of forget a bit about the rest of the issues that it brings. I don't know why, but I'm touching the canopy here with my fingers, I mean without wearing a glove. I don't know why. This is actually forbidden. By the way, this old set, zoom out, it's a big pack, yeah. Old weathering set of Revell. Weathering set actually is just 6 pigments, different pigments. Here you see the colors. I bought this long time ago. I'm still using it because, yeah, the pigments last for a very long time the way I'm using it. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. So, beautiful stuff. You can also make nice washes with those pigments. Now I'm using just the normal floor shiner. and a cotton bud just to clean the canopies. Make the canopies shine again. So here's another funny issue. Trying to assemble the wheels. Because that one wheel is just not fitting. It's impossible without adjustments.
Shit, it's not working, man. This is not... What's the problem? Just a tiny bit. Can't see shit. Okay, just expecting something else for a new kit. This is model of the year, I don't know. I must have done something completely wrong. Now it depends on if they said it's model of the year, just the kit itself, what it contains, because what it contains is very good. What it contains is very good, but how it builds, I don't know.
That last canopy part again is a very fiddly thing, but somehow, with a lot of patience, I don't know exactly how, but I managed to glue it on. It's not sitting perfectly, I know. Don't give me this. Oh God.
Also, Gottes Willen. Unachtsamkeiten in der Defensive. Die war auch schon mal besser, ist aber nach wie vor noch elitär. Aber solche Dinger, das geht nicht. Mit der Wind.
Oh mein Gott, man, was läuft, ey?
Another test of my patience is to assemble or to put this gun in place for the second pilot.
It just won't. It just won't. I don't know.
Okay, now let's calm our minds down, free our souls, use some oil paints, let it dry a bit, and then start blending with a brush dipped in some thinner. And blend and clean, and blend and clean. So this build really gave me a few more gray hairs, and I hope you still enjoyed the build. Now bear with me, because at the end you will see a very cool and beautiful montage of the finished build, which will makes us forget about all the issues and problems we had during the build. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Was haben das geschrieben?
Da ist geschrieben. Von wo muss ich lesen? Von da? Muss ich so lesen, wie ein Araber, oder? So. Also das ist ein Eis.
Ja,
Eins, L, also dreimal L, und dann Elai.
Eloi.
Eins Elai. Du hast geschrieben Ei. Ist da auch ein Buchstabe?
Nein, das ist
Das ist nicht,
Alien.
okay. Ah, okay. Eilel. Eilel. Alien-lel. Und dann spiegelverkehrt drüber ist so, wie das E.
So.
3E. 3 mal E gibt.
Kokolo.
Gibt Kokolo.
Papi. Papi.